Hello. What happened to Australia in the T20 World Cup? Now, before I dive into it, make sure you subscribe to the channel for more cricketing videos, discussion videos. Now, I want to make this a regular thing, talk about cricket. I'm a passionate cricket lover from obviously Australia, and I have played cricket for my whole life. So I love cricket, and it's one of the big things I'm obsessed about. Okay, so congratulations to all of the 8 teams remaining that have qualified. You obviously have Zimbabwe, Pakistan, West Indies, New Zealand, England, India, and we can't forget South Africa. So there's 8 teams that have qualified. I will make a video before it starts and who will win and who's going to qualify to the semi-finals and also the World Cup final. So without further ado, I'm not trying to come up with excuses here, but we have had 2 main bowlers out for the whole tournament. So that does not help. Josh Hazlewood and Pat Cummins. But I mean, to be fair, they were never going to play at all anyways. So I'm not sure why we had to name them in the squad. They weren't even going to play. So that's just frustrating. There's a few extra bowlers we probably should have had at a pace. But I mean, it's a slow spinnish wicket. So yeah, I mean, there's a few other choices that I probably could have made for the spin, but I mean, Matt Kuderman is not too bad. Adam Zampa, I mean, he's been our best spinner in the T20 format of all time. Now, if Shane Warne played more T20 cricket, he probably would definitely be there. That's for sure. So I have a huge problem with our selectors. We had 50% of our losses was also on the selectors. The other 50% was on our players. And we underestimated a lot of them. We underestimated the opposition. Like Ireland, we nearly lost to them. We lost to Zimbabwe and Sri Lanka. They are very, very strong T20 side, but we also underestimated them with our poor bowling as well. If you haven't seen my match reviews for Ireland, Zimbabwe, and Sri Lanka, I'd recommend it, that's for sure, and I'll link them in the comments below. So let's go through some of the matches. Now, we barely beat Ireland, and I knew instantly we wouldn't go far. I thought we would make it to the final 8, but we didn't even do that. We got knocked out, and we lost to Zimbabwe by 8 wickets, and 23 runs we lost by, and we lost to Sri Lanka by 8 wickets. We got slaughtered. We took a total of 14 wickets out of 30 in the 3 matches we've played so far. Our next one is on Saturday against Oman, and we may as well just give them a win, to be honest. Anyways, frustrating. Why did we leave out our best batsman in Matthew Renshaw? Why did we leave him out against Sri Lanka? We needed an extra batsman. Cooper Connolly hasn't been performing. He's averaging 2.4 in his T20 career. He really needs to go and look at his T20 record. And I know he's played that one really good game in the Big Bash over in Perth when he was 19, but he's done nothing since. So I don't understand why we are selecting out-of-form batsmen than in-form batsmen. Like Alex Carey, he could have done something. Steve Smith, he wasn't even playing at all. He wasn't even selected in the actual official 15 squad before Josh Hazlewood got injured. Why? He's averaging 80 in Big Bash. This is absurd. George Bailey and the selectors, they really need to go. We need to start fresh. We need fresh faces in the selection squad panel. It's not fair. It's a joke, really. We lost this, but also we got outplayed by every single team that we played against. We're just lucky that Ireland lost Paul Sterling, their captain. Otherwise, they would have beaten us, I reckon, if they had him. We had 4 wickets in the last 2 games. That is not good enough, and we pride ourselves on our bowling. So something went horribly wrong there. The only good thing we've had is our fielding. It's been pretty good. The last time I can recall, we've only dropped 2 catches, I think. I didn't watch the Sri Lanka game, so I have got no idea about that one. We just bowled way too straight or way too wide on the offside, and we got carted all over the ground. There was no in between. Sometimes we did overpitch the ball and just got thwarted there. So, I mean, something just needs to happen with our selections. Like Cam Green, I'm sorry, but you need to go. Like, you need to go away from every cricketing format for Australia. You're not good enough. And as harsh as that sounds, he needs to go and do some work in the Shield cricket. He needs to go to potentially other formats, not other tournaments, and focus on his cricket. Get into the nets, focus on his cricket. He gets paid that. And he's going to get paid a whopping $4 million. $4 million. That's an absurd amount of money. He is very overrated. Now, he has a lot of time on his side, so he can still be a very, very handy cricketer. He just needs to focus on his shot selection making. Travis Head hasn't really performed. Yes, he made a 50, 56, I think, or 54, one of the two, against Sri Lanka, but he didn't go on with it. He didn't capitalise on it. He got himself out. And also we have, that dodgy run between him and Inglis in the first game, that was horrible. But he made it, I think, 17 against Zimbabwe or something like that and got himself out. So they try to hit the ball in the air for 6. Every ball, it seemed. Yes, there was a couple of really good, important partnerships, especially in the Ireland game between Matty Renshaw and I can't remember his name now. I should remember. Was it Maxwell? No, Maxwell got himself out on 9, I believe. I'm trying to think. I can't remember. It'll come to me one day. But yeah, otherwise, we just kept hitting the ball in the air where there was easily plenty of singles and twos. In the second game, in the first game, we had 22 twos. That was unbelievable. And why we didn't approach that every time, that is beyond me. The wicket is slow, so that means that it's going to be hard to hit the ball. Australia need to improve their T20. Now, obviously, this is a format that we are very weak at. Yes, we did win one World Cup. That was the pitch, though. And the toss. We were very lucky there, that's for sure. But otherwise, we're ordinary at T20 cricket. And honestly, we always will be. Going to be honest, we always will be terrible. But we can improve by bringing some pitches potentially here to practice on before the T20 World Cup starts. We could also play like a series of, like a try series against 2 cricketing nations, or even like a cricketing nation where they're holding the World Cup to get used to the pitches, because we played in Pakistan. Like, I'm sorry, no offense to Pakistan, but their pitches aren't the same as the Sri Lankan ones. So I don't understand, why don't we play in Sri Lanka against Pakistan? And the other game we played was cancelled because it was washed out. They probably need to do a little bit more planning there as well. Obviously, you can't help the weather, but they could have been a reserve day for like an unofficial practice match. That's just frustrating to me. What's even more frustrating is Australian viewers are missing out. I know cricket is a business as well, but the average Australian should be able to watch free sport in free-to-air TV. That's not on. Yes, it is $10 a month on Amazon Prime. That's awesome. But the average Australian, they could be living in the middle of rural bush or even the outback. They can't watch it because they don't have any signal out there. So pretty much every major sporting in Australia is on free-to-air TV. But the T20 World Cup isn't. Cricket Australia did a terrible job, and poor form by the ICC it's all about money grab, to be honest. It's all about the money. And we're also having way too many T20 tournaments. It's getting exhausting because we've had the 2021, that was in the UAE. Australia did win. 2022, England won that against Pakistan. You also had the 2024 one, which was in the West Indies. India won that one. And now I've got the 2026 one. We've had 4 ICC T20 World Cups since 2021 in 5 years. 4 in 5 years. How is that good scheduling? And we've had 2 ODI World Cups since 2019. 2. And if you want to count this, we've had 3 ODI World Cups since 2015. That's 11 years. 3 in 11 years. If you want to be more fair, add more ODI World Cups or add less T20 World Cups. I'd much prefer less T20 World Cups because then you can, I guess, sort of plan in a way. Because you can't really plan in like 18 months. Well, you can, but it's just, there's too much cricket going on and it's hard to keep up. The sad part was Cricket Australia did not actually advertise the T20 World Cup at all. Like, unless you're on the cricketing social media, like Fox Cricket or Fox Sports or legit anything like that in Australia, you'd only find out that way. Or on the news station at like 7 a.m. in the morning. It's a joke. But comment down below your thoughts on this. I don't know what's going to happen here. Australia do need to improve on our T20, otherwise it's going to be left behind. We're also on the verge of missing a Olympic in 2028. We're potentially going to miss out on the LA Olympics in cricket. Yes, we have 27 World Cups. However, that's including the men's and women's. I always count that. We really need to do a better job with T20. So I'm not a big T20 fan, but I will watch it. And it's sort of easy content to make in a way. But subscribe to the channel. Make sure you're subscribed. Also, give your opinion. Do you disagree? Do you agree? I tried not to whinge. We weren't good enough at the end of the day. Congratulations to all the 8 countries that are now in the 8. So I'll be definitely watching. I don't know if I'll be watching every single game, but I'll be watching most of them, and I'll probably watch the semi-finals and then also the final. But my last long-form video has done okay with the reviews. It's got over 250 people that have watched it. That's insane. 250 people watch my content. That's awesome. Please make sure you are subscribed. Anyways, hope you enjoyed. Peace.